Okay, so I'm very far and few between on what games I actually keep on my phone on a daily basis. And I've tried it, I like trying games, but I end up deleting them because they don't quite fit my lifestyle. Meaning, I don't want to, my lifestyle involves, I love games, I just don't have the time nor the desire anymore to sit and just play games. So, Crush Them All is my all time favorite right here. Um, as far as an idle RPG, I log in maybe 2, 3 times a day, and you get that dopamine hit when you level up, and everything else you just don't have to grind. Landlord Go, I like it, but there's not much to it. I'm not really familiar with buying and selling. Right now I'm just collecting money and buying properties. So there's a collection aspect to it, and I guess kind of like a monopoly aspect, because if no one else is buying the property, then you just can buy it. So that's all I'm doing right now. And then I just started a new one called Heroes Quest. It's actually got a longer title, but Heroes Quest, Roguelite RPG, Automatic Roguelite RPG. Now the other two games, you basically you log in, and if you're not familiar, uh, AFK or away from keyboard games, or basically it does a lot of work while you're not there. This one, I'm not going to start a new game because really you only get one character. So, and I guess if I remember, you can customize it to some effect. But oh yeah, I forgot. So there you go, Facebook. You get free advertisements. You can pay to remove ads, which I may end up doing if I end up liking this game enough. I just really started, just maybe 1 or 2 days. So, but the gist of it is, I'm gonna get my thoughts organized. There is a way that you can hack it so that you don't see the ads, but I do like to support the developer, so I'll leave the ads on, and they can have their free advertising. But you walk up to a character, and it automatically starts battling. That's the auto. You can't escape, but if you die, you don't die, if that makes sense. So after every battle, you do get points that you can distribute to your character. On the bottom left corner are your energy points. You start out with 20. So after 20 battles, you can extend it. Sometimes they'll offer you to watch an ad for 5 more energy points. But if you don't, then basically you're left with what's essentially a rebirth. And any coins that you don't spend get converted into tickets, which you can use for other upgrades later in the game once you accompany enough of them. So even though it tells you that you won't, they won't transfer, in a way they do. I like the rebirth concept. So let me see if I can. So this is like essentially level 2, because you start out in like an open field. So I'm just kind of exploring. You can adjust, like this is like I can use the joystick anywhere, but you can do a fixed one. I would like if they had it where you could touch things and it would automatically walk to it, but I guess that would kind of make it so that you can't avoid enemies. So also, when you turn off this game, there is no idle or away from the keyboard function. The only automatic is the battling, which is fine, because I do like some variety. This is one of those games that I play while I'm working. I just turn the volume down, the sound effects down, and all that, so that I can work and then just basically walk up to enemies, grind, if you will. So there's no way to speed up the battle. There's no instant battles. But again, I think that's fine for this game. Let me see what I can show you here. I don't get too serious about stats because when you rebirth or start over, everything starts over except for your upgrades. Your stats start over, so there's a pause button. So yeah, just to give you an idea. Equipment. So equipment, you can you'll get a chance to buy equipment after you quote die or after your quest is over. So the tickets on the top right, those are the ones from a certain amount of coins that you don't use can get converted, and then the gold on the left. So like I've got 18.062k. So let's go ahead and so the thing is too, I don't think you get anything back when you upgrade your weapons. So the last thing that I bought and I'm using is the Devil's Hide, which is nice because it tells me basically the next one, you know, what's available, and it'll light up when you can buy it. So it makes it a little easier that way. Oops. So don't have enough for that, but anyway, you can also unlock with the tickets like slots for relics, which is a ton of tickets. So there's a good amount of options. I like grinding. I'm one of those Final Fantasy players from back in the day. I just sit there and grind. So I really like automatic RPGs. You can buy other characters. Let me see if I can show that. Maybe it's at the main menu. Oops. Oh, so when you do end up dying, when you come back, you blink for a bit, and so you can basically move out of the way. You're invincible for a bit. Let's see, options, main menu. It automatically saves your game, so, but like here, you can buy certain characters. Yeah, so that's nice. I mean, they really make it so that there's no pay to win. I guess if you want to do the leaderboards, which I actually don't care about. So yeah, I haven't rated this game yet because I want to give it a fair opinion. But so far, I'm really liking it. It's really fitting the niche that I like. So a couple things. Like the auto close stats doesn't seem to work. At least maybe I don't understand it, and I don't know what the post effects is. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music and sound effects now, because it doesn't really. I mean, it might change, I guess, depending on what area you go to.
Earn free crypto
just by
learning about it. Coinbase Earn is the fast, easy, and rewarding
ads,
way to learn about cryptocurrency.
They do have their place, so yeah, I'll probably end up buying to get rid of the ads, and it's like $1.99, I think. Don't quote me. So I guess I just revealed the hack. If you start the game with it off, there won't be any ads, but not a big deal. Like I said, well, the more I play it, the more it becomes a big deal. So let me show you real quick, because I really am starting to like this game, and I want to support them. Here in the top right. So there you go. So you get more life, and yeah, so you get a lot for $1.99, I think. So I may definitely do that later. But that, in a nutshell, is the game. Trying to die real quick so I can give you an idea what the end screen looks like. I really like the rebirth concept that these games have. And, you know, as a person that really wants to do other things in life besides sit in front of a TV, this is great. Because it does have that collect them all aspect too, as far as equipment and stuff. So there you go. So you can watch a video and get 5 more. I'm just going to hit no thanks. So if you sit new game, it'll tell you how many tickets you'll get, and then otherwise you can buy new equipment. See, like the chainmail, so I can buy that. It's highlighted in blue, and it'll automatically replace it. And I can go back to the older stuff for some reason I want to, but I don't think I get any kind of refund. So when I start a new game, see, I get 15 tickets for the leftover gold. So that's cool. So it builds up. But yeah, I'm really liking this game so far. You do start out from so far, like here, this is the beginning, I guess I should explain. So you can explore, there's different places you can go, there's little bosses, or big bosses I guess. But I'm at a point now where I can just go straight to the second area. I'm sitting in my car doing this. There's someone next to me. So I'm at a point now where I'm strong enough with my base stats that I can just, well, when I say base stats, with my base weapons, let me open this window, I can basically knock out this guy and just proceed. So that's cool, because he'll give me a big boost. And also you can, did I distribute those stats? I didn't, okay. So you can also, like, I can stop now, and I can come back to this wherever I'm at. Oh, that's the other thing. Even though I have it off, every once in a while it'll make a sound. Not a big deal. So that's my first impressions of this game. I'm really liking it, and I think once I'm invested a bit more, I'll give an update. I'll revisit it. Yeah, see, I'm not quite strong enough right off the bat for this guy. So